approval of minutes, you had a chance to review that, Richard?
What? Yes, I did.
Okay, I make a motion to approve the minutes.
I second.
Been properly second. All of those in favor say aye.
Aye.
So move. Units for hearing, okay. 8301 Northwest 200 Terrace. No one. 8393 Northwest 201 Terrace. No one. 8249 Northwest 201 Terrace. 201 Northwest 81st Court.
Present.
Okay, landscaping borders. Okay. Chair?
Yeah, about that, when I first moved in, I brought a boat and I had to take it out, obviously. But I didn't know that there was two associations, one over here and one over there, and then they have boats, so I thought it was cool. But I had asked her if I could put trees up, the lady that used to work here, and she said I could put them up wherever I wanted, and they could be as high as I wanted. Yeah, I mean, it's a little hedge. I mean, Marbella Park, I have right here in front. You walking into a pool.
Should we put the spring on the bag? So we have the better view?
Can you like tilt it so
Just
that it's not?
What am I looking at?
the shrubs.
We put a hedge across the front yard.
That's what it said.
I mean, people bring their dogs around my neighborhood, I mean, around my corner right there, and they let their dogs do whatever they want. And when I mean that, I mean they do their necessities there. And then I had to, when I first got here, I don't know if you guys remember, know the history of this house. It was abandoned for a long time. So people used to go do that there, and they used to let their dogs do whatever they wanted there. So then the dogs are programmed to go do what they need to do right there. So I have put up the hedges, and instead of picking up 2 or 3 feces a day, I'm picking up 2 or 3 in a week. You know, it brought it down a little bit because people still walking their dog without a leash. But then the dog, I mean, it doesn't have a straight way to go into my yard.
What's wrong with that though? You saw the house. Is it offensive? I can't see from here.
The shrubs.
The shrub.
Because
Is it put in correctly? Is it maintained?
no, what he's saying, what happened is there were shrubs was in front of the homes, in the past. Shrubs are like, you know, let's say people shrubs from your parking lot, right around, coming up to the street and going back.
Well, way back when I used to have spikes there until the city told me I had to take them away because I was wrecking all the people's cars that would drive through my lawn. No? So then I had to take them away because the city told me I had to take them away. No? But a bush, that would be keep the people from, like you say, going on his property.
Yeah.
I don't mind people walking onto my property or pick up after your dog.
I do mine every day. I live on the corner by the lake. So people walk right
So you
through
know
my
my
yard
lane.
every day.
They think it's a passageway, but it's nothing I can do. They've been doing it for 25 years. I did put those, you know, those white bricks
Pyramids.
around the thing there because the cars would just take the grass right out, and the city made me take those away.
Okay, and that issue, we have to discuss that, okay?
Oh, okay.
And it is,
We won't find you. We're gonna go look.
but we have to discuss
Okay.
it because it's changing the aesthetic of the community.
Okay. I mean, we got them right here. Like when we walking in right there, there was just some nice little hedges right there. That's all I want to do there. You know, trying to keep the people out, well, the dogs.
We're not gonna find you. We're gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, just what we're discussing.
Okay, okay,
We have to,
okay,
we'll
okay.
send you another letter to come to
Okay,
the
okay.
meeting and talk
Okay.
about it. We're not gonna do that.
Okay, cool.
Huh?
I'm good to go?
Yes, if
All right,
you
thank
want,
you.
unless you want to stay.
19640 Northwest 82nd Court.
Sorry?
Yes, sir.
196.
19640 Northwest 82nd Court. 19680 82nd Court.
That property, they performed the job before the meeting today. The 196A.
So it's done?
Yeah,
Okay.
19680 is finished.
yeah.
Okay. 19811 Northwest 82nd Court. 19820, Northwest 82nd
Wait a
Court.
minute,
That's
because
me.
this is all, 111 here.
I'm here, 190.
198, 20?
Yeah.
Okay, prune trees. Want to pull up the picture?
What, did you prune the trees? If you
My
did, we'd have to
trees?
pull up the picture.
No, well, my trees, that's the problem. I'm trying to get rid of my trees.
You
The
can't.
city of Miami, well, I call the city of Miami.
Yeah, well,
have
they
to
give you
come and
permission,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to request, yeah.
They won't let you
Because
take out
even-
any white oaks
Yeah,
or
I trim
maples.
I trimmed them. I trimmed them like last year between me and my neighbor because he's also getting issues because he has a pool. So a lot of the leaves go, yeah, so the last time that I did it was in October, was my child's birthday party. But I mean, trees grow. I know, yeah, it has to be trimmed again. I know that. But in my letter said that I didn't do it last year.
Well,
I
let's
mean,
stick
and I
with-
agree that I have to
let's
do it.
let's stick with improvement, the improvement, pruning.
Yeah, I know that I have
Have
to
you
do it. I
done,
mean, I
have you
did
done
it.
it?
Say that again?
Have you done
She
it?
wants to remove
Yeah,
what
I
she's
did.
saying.
Okay, you can remove it if it's place an ACC park and you get,
No.
A
I
permit?
would like to remove the trees, but I need
right.
the permit from the
See,
city. I
that's
told,
right.
I have
That's
to
right.
fill out a form, cost me like $100. I find out because
right.
it's like, I have to do it constantly and it's not cheap.
Yeah, the city's the one
So,
that's
yeah, I
stopping.
know, but I know that now need to be trimmed again. I know
Okay, so
that. I know,
this
and I
is-
have to do it,
Okay,
and
so
I'm gonna do
this,
it.
okay, you have that and you have the fence and the driveway.
Well, the fence, my fence is painted and it's in good conditions. I just took a picture,
Let me see the picture of the fence.
yeah.
When you took care of the fence?
And
When you took care of that?
yesterday.
Oh, well, but, yeah, you have to tell, yeah, okay, you don't know? Unless you let them know you don't know.
Well,
Okay, so this is done, the fence is done.
yeah, but the fence is done since as soon as I was
But
requested.
you
to
told
do
them
it.
that?
Yeah, I came here
Uh-huh.
because I received the letter last year in, I think, February, could be, and I spoke with the lady here and I said, will you give me an extra time? And I did it exactly March 27th.
Okay, so the fence is done. What about the driveway maintenance?
The room was painted too, by that, the
Is
same
the picture
period.
there?
The thing is,
I don't know.
the thing is that the color that I apply now is kind of light. And I have to wash the dry clean. But it's not a broken.
Okay,
If you paint these things, I have a contractor waiting for a guy to come for 2 months now. I gave him $500 deposit, it's gonna cost $2,700 to do.
Fence is
If
done.
you paint this and just leave this like this, just like Nick's house, a few doors down on the lake, he painted the thing, it's already black already.
No, the same
You need to
guy,
paint it, seal and seal it, you know, they put a
Black.
sealer on it. I need mine painted, stained and sealed, but you can just paint it if you like that color and seal it. You need to seal the thing, otherwise that's gonna happen every day.
yeah, no, the guy who, I didn't paint it, the guy who do the dry clean, he also cleaned the roof also, because he did that for me. So I didn't do it.
He needs to seal it after.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Marjorie
Okay.
Rodriguez.
Marjorie, the pruning of the tree, you have to send an email to the property manager no later than Tuesday of next week, letting them know when you're going to complete.
Okay.
Okay? So what we can do, just for you to know, is that we can vote on this, okay, we can make a recommendation for fine. But the fine go effective a day after you say you will finish the job, okay? Let's say if you say you can finish the job, for instance, the 30th of September, it's example, you finish the job in 30 days September. And 30 days that September come and we go and look at your place on the 1st of October. It's been there. Then fine begins. You with me?
You asked for how long you need.
Right, that's
In an
right.
email, so it's in writing, to the management company.
Okay, but last year when I got the notification, I came here. And then this letter that I received said that I didn't do it the other time. I don't know if you
Habla español, ¿verdad?
sí.
Si tú consigues una carta y dicen que una celda tiene un problema, le pongo una foto y tienes que venir a hablar con el que te envió
Yo
la
vine
carta.
aquí, había una muchacha
Sí,
bonita,
sí,
ella
sí, sí, sí,
curiosidad.
sí, te entiendo.
Ajá.
Pero esto tú lo recibiste cuando.
Esto lo recibí hace 2 días. en
Ok,
el-
bueno, eso es lo que. ¿Qué día tiene eso?
Agosto primero.
Bueno. Claro, si es agosto primero, entonces tú sabes que la muchacha con quien tú hablaste no está aquí. Que él ha estado aquí desde abril.
Bueno, sí, la carta la mandó agosto primero, yo no la recogí agosto primero. Usted me quiere decir que cuando recibo una carta tengo que venir aquí.
O sea, no,
Tú
le
puedes
cojo
mandar
una
un email y
foto,
se lo va a arreglar.
sí, le cojo una foto, lo envía, lo pones en el email, se lo envía y le dice, esto ya está acabado. Porque si el dueño no se lo envía diciendo que está acabado, él no va a ir a ver.
Bueno,
Yo te entiendo lo que me está diciendo.
ok, sí es verdad, tienes razón, debía haber hecho eso. Pero yo pensé que de la misma manera que revisan que está mal hecho, que dicen que se cumplan.
No.
Yo pensé eso, ok, no, sí, es verdad, tenía que haber hecho eso.
Ahora, en referente al árbol, le envía un email, no más tardar el martes, diciéndole cuándo vas a terminar eso, cuándo en el futuro. Entonces, vamos a decir que, por ejemplo, dice voy a terminar el septiembre 30, ok. Pero el 1 de octubre él va y mira, y tú no lo has hecho, entonces comienza la multa.
Tú escribes tú mismo y ponle la fecha que tú le llamas a una compañía para ver cuándo ellos pueden. Y ellos dicen mentiras, siempre.
Se quedaste tiempo.
Para
Eso es lo
dar
que
tiempo
estamos.
para ti para hacerlo, ¿ok?
Ok, así puede ser con las otras cosas, bueno, lo otro
No hay
es
ninguna
fácil.
otra cosa. Terminaste la cerca y terminaste el driver. ¿Qué otra cosa?
Bueno, me refería a las 3 cosas.
No, ya. Eso todo lo estamos terminando. Nos enseñaste la foto. Está bien. Así que solo estamos hablando del árbol.
Ok, está
No
bien.
te olvides de enviarle.
No.
¿Tú tienes el email de él?
No.
Pues imagino que lo busco online o algo. O
Está en Marbella Park, .org. Ok.
Aquí hay cosas me quedan. ¿No?
No. 19951 Northwest 82nd Court.
Bueno, what?
19951 Northwest 82nd Court. 19593 Northwest 82nd Place.
Isn't that you?
That's 19623.
Now 19593 Northwest 82nd Place. None? 19602 Northwest 82nd Place.
That's me.
That's you? Okay, roof cleaning.
I received what you call it? Registered letter a few days ago, but that's the first time I ever heard about that.
Okay, but is the roof need cleaning?
Not at this time, I haven't done anything. I just,
So the roof need cleaning, that's what you
based on what he said, I don't think it needs cleaning, but he's saying that it needs cleaning.
Okay, I tell you this, let's, between now and Tuesday, send him an email with a picture of you, and you can discuss it with him and all that. But you need to send him an email let him know you can complete the task by X day in the future, and that will give you time to discuss whatever need to be discussed and reach to understanding.
Okay.
Like that, y'all reach to, you come out there, meet you, and y'all reach to understanding if it really need cleaner or not. I don't know at this time.
No problem.
Okay?
I can do it.
Now, if the email is not received, the fine will begin to go effective. The email, if the email is not received. Because the email is something that will give you the extension on it.
You mean the email from me to him?
That's
And I
right.
need to do that by Tuesday?
No later than Tuesday.
Gotcha. And what is the fine?
This is going to be about $100.
About, or
$100 a day.
at the $100 a day? Gotcha. I'll get with him.
So I would want the residents to just get in contact, send an email.
No problem. And I will.
And like that, to give you time, give him time, and y'all can move.
When is he here? When are you here?
In the afternoons,
In the office?
in the afternoons,
Every day?
What are your hours?
from 1 to 5,
Is it from Monday to Friday?
1 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. 19900 Northwest 83rd Avenue.
The address, I got in contact with, the owner got in contact with me, and I will verify that the two violations were cured, okay?
Looks good. Done, okay. And 1990, both of them?
Both of them, yeah, same one.
Okay, so that's it?
Okay.
Okay.
You didn't call my address.
You didn't come out, you didn't come out.
And there's so many others you don't call it because I'm here because I received letter by the email. It's
Yeah,
something,
they own the same street with me.
hey, mine is something about my driveway.
Okay, your letter is about what?
About
We're
driveway.
coming, we're coming.
I'm sorry. It's about my driveway. He's my neighbor, Ali and Pedro. My driveway is never dirty, always clean. I don't know why I received the letter.
Okay, all right.
I have a picture I can show you.
He's not on this list.
You want to see it? You want to see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, bring it.
He's not on this list.
Just hold it, just bring the picture.
Hold a second, let me show you. Come on, give me the phone. Pedro, can you show him please?
Yeah. your office manager.
The address is not here, that means,
Well, you see the letter, look at that, you want to see the letter?
Okay, but you see, he said that the address is not in here is
Let
because
me get it back, so I can
you
make it.
completed that, but what happened, he didn't send you nothing because you were here. He should have send you an email or tell you don't come. He should have sent you an email.
Okay. But we have something out, it's very important, we have to tell you, or us. I don't know, he showed you the picture about the drain in my street. The water is going all the way in my house and his house. That's the problem, we go to the water feed to the day,
To the garage.
and next door. We call it to the Miami Day, he said that's not a problem, that's a community problem. But we have to do something, because the whole Marbella East, when it's raining, it's terrible.
Before they did the overlay, did it do this? No, it was after the overlay.
Ernesto,
It's been like that.
that has been
Always.
going on for at least 3 years.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay, so
and-
that is before the overlay.
Yeah, and it's getting worse.
Yeah.
Let me explain that. The overlay didn't have nothing to do with the drainage. The overlay was that overlay. These drainage, you can clean it, but if there's a problem, they are French, they call them French drainage. They don't have a outlet.
But they never clean it.
When we
They
get,
never clean it.
Well,
I live for 16 years, I never see
no,
somebody
that,
clean.
they have cleaned those drainage.
When?
They have cleaned those drainage. And I can't give you a date, but I know,
What's the address of this?
Olate, they,
82nd place.
82nd place.
Olate have cleaned those drainage.
Oh, from 198, what is, where's this?
That's in front of 19633 Northwest
You see
82nd place.
the intersection right here?
No.
You see the
It's not
intersection?
that it is.
It's not.
You see the intersection when you go up? You just take a right and go up.
Ernesto, it's two houses north, two houses north of my house.
That's mine.
No.
Where's mine? Ah,
But did you tell us this before?
Yes, that came up before. The last time that it came up, that came up
When we paid
about,
$9,000 to have the drains cleaned 2
Yeah.
years ago? No?
You know,
When the last time anybody brought up to us anything that was in the street like this, we sent the man out there. It cost us $9,000 to clean the drains out.
Well, they did a very poor job.
Well, that's
No,
possible. It's
Oh,
possible.
yeah, yes, because we there, and we
sir,
see.
what I'm explaining to you, they are French drainage. If they are French drainage, they don't open. So when they full, if there's too much rain, there's too much water, it can get like that. And you can receive.
Even if it's not raining, last week, a new neighbor was doing the driveway, and he watched after they finished, and all the water and cement and everything they
Okay.
put over the street went to stop in front of my house.
Okay,
So
so
that's a possibility. Somebody could have put concrete down in that drain, and then nothing will work.
but
So
you
what's
know,
the
you know,
solution that we can get out? I understand that it's a French drain, there's a system that goes to draining and it has no outlet. And I understand that $9,000 was put into it 2 years ago. But this was just last week that they had
No,
this
no,
problem.
we'll send a drain cleaning company out and have them take a look. They put a camera and take a look and see what's wrong with it. No? But if it has to be replaced, then we have to ask the neighborhood, no, if we can replace it. Because those drains, what they cost us when we did that one? They're like $40,000 a piece.
And I'm sure he's paying a couple grand to fix his garage and our driveway that's getting filled with water. So I'm sure there has to be
Yeah, we'll
some
send
leniency
somebody
with
out.
that.
If they can just clean it, then they can just clean it and it'll be done, no? If it has to be the road ripped up and the thing put out and the concrete put back in, then we need to have a meeting and talk about it, when we're gonna have the money to do it, no? And then we can decide how we're gonna do that. One of the drains that we had over here, some concrete company evidently did a driveway and filled it up. The other one, from the beginning of the neighborhood, was never put in. It was just a pipe and a bunch of dirt. So that we had to dig the whole thing out and put it. But we'll have to take a look. We'll see what happened. It's 19633 Northwest 83rd Place.
82nd place.
We gotta do something.
One that is
It's going to work.
free, no West 82nd place, also stars, no.
Alex, I think it is Larte, or Duarte and drainage, whatever.
Yeah.
Just having, just contact them tomorrow see. I will come on and look at all those drains and the place,
Nice place.
yeah. And with Henry, with Henry, and then we'll give us a estimated cost to clean them up.
Taking the trash, okay?
It would be all the drainage from 197 Terrace down to 195, 95th Terrace. All those drainage. And I think there's some
Well, on
additional, I think
on
there's some
either
additional-
side of this, does water pile up or just here?
The drain is right.
No, the drainage was.
The drain's here. But I'm saying, back here, these houses that are here and these houses that are here, they
Three houses.
Yeah.
House on that side.
Oh,
I was right here.
oh, but I called, if you don't answer, I don't know.
No, sir, that was not called.
No.
As soon as I received the notice, I reached out to Mr. Osorio. I spoke to him on several occasions.
Okay,
I provided him with documentation. The last conversation we had, he stated that an ACC approval form had to be provided, which I have here dated back to 2014. The house has been the same color for over 8 years.
let me see a picture of the house. You gotta look it up.
193.
Right up here, sir.
Then he called the second one.
No, he calls 83. I've been right here before you gentlemen by, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
it was here. Right, it was here.
I provided Mr. Osorio with proper documentation.
concrete, I can see.
What color is that?
It's like a sage, sir.
Sage?
Sir. The house is well maintained, the driveway is well kept, the roof is well kept. I make it a point to keep the house in, and I have the ACC, sir.
Where's an ACC?
In the front, sir.
Who sent this?
This is an ACC signed by who?
That's not, is this our ACC form? No.
Yes, it is, sir.
That was not one I've ever seen. I've been living here for 26 years. No.
Sir, that was
We've
provided
had
to
two
you.
ACC forms.
Okay, but who signed it?
You had a young gentleman here back then. This is back in 2014, sir, as you can see from the
Okay,
date.
but I understand, that's it. 2014.
Correct.
Okay, but my point is, who signed?
I haven't the slightest idea, sir. The gentleman sent me a notice back then. I came in and I provided him the information. He turned around and he said, okay, you're good. He told me to come back on that day. I came back and handed me that. He goes, here, you won't have any more problems. It's now 2016. I receive a notice. I proactively reach out to Mr. Osorio. He can, verify that I've made
Yes.
numerous phone calls to him. I provided him with proper documentation, as well as I'm doing so right now.
Well, back there, we can have to discuss it. We can
Not a
put it
problem,
as-
sir.
As discussion, as discussion, we can have to discuss it because,
There is,
as everyone knows, no property management can approve an ACC form.
sir, I have a document. Whoever approved it, that's
I'm
about.
not debating.
But who
Well,
is it?
I'm-
It has no signature on it, it has no nothing.
That is what I was given,
But
sir.
that, we've never filed a form like that.
Okay, well, you should have some type of file on the homes. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah, that's not one of our forms, I say. And that color was never in, since we've been here, we've changed colors a few times, we get more, actually, we added colors a couple of times. But that color's never been part of our association. You can go online, or you can go over to Benjamin Moore and tell you live in Marbella Park.
Not a problem,
No,
sir.
and they'll give you the colors in your hand, or you can go online. The online's kind of hard to see, but you can see basically
The
what
color,
the
the
color.
color was originally approved back on June 10th, 2008, sir.
But by who?
Virgil Manchi, sir.
Well, Virgil can't approve. Virgil was the old president, he can't approve
No,
anything.
sir. 2008, sir.
Virgil put us in bankruptcy, Virgil
Sir,
stole the
that's
funds.
another- that's
Virgil
another-
can't do anything.
Okay,
So
sir.
now we're in
No,
2016.
hold on, sir. Back when he was president, sir, he signed the approval. Okay?
I've read it, explained to him, we will discuss it.
Yeah,
And send him a letter.
okay.
So, because we're not getting make a decision with that. You
Okay.
show me documentation and make a decision.
Thank you.
Okay, so we will discuss it and send you a letter.
How soon should I expect the documentation, sir?
I would say that you should receive a letter within the next 2 weeks.
Thank you, sir.
We'll write it down, Ernesto.
I have it here.
Okay.
Okay, Matt.
Okay, what is your issue?
It says that I did in my garage. My driveway. I have a key, I forgot to seal it.
Okay,
I don't keep that.
No, let me see the color. Yes, so we can't do nothing with that.
Let me see. Oh, the pictures which has were emailed in color today.
Oh, today.
To you and to info@marbella.org. So if you want to see the pictures in color, you can see them.
The water, it's been nothing black and white. But the other day, what was it, day before yesterday, 2 or 3 days ago, I never had my street flooded at all. It flooded.
It flooded.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It flooded, and I never had my street
To come
flooded.
into the,
Oh, it was terrible.
wherever you went.
No.
The email that you're passing around is not the one on the website.
This is the manager's email, and the email on the website is the board of directors.
Let me ask you.
Okay.
He said that I need to email you by Tuesday. What are you expecting on that email?
As the board says in previous discussions, we expect a day of completion for you to cure the violation. That's what we expect in that email.
Which means you can put up data completion, right?
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
say you can put that, for example, you can say, you can put the date, the 30th of September. But between now and the 30th of September, you're saying right now that they don't need it. He's saying, brings out what he's needed. Between the now and the 30th of September, you can meet with him by your house, you all both can look at it at the same time. And make a decision, and then if y'all can still come to an agreement, then probably Richard or I myself have to go to the
Okay, let me ask you. And so when you send the original letter notifying the residents of the violations, what kind of time frame do you give the homeowners to fix the problem?
It states on the letter, depending on the violation, it's on the letter.
I'm asking you. I never saw the letter, so tell me.
It depends on the letter.
Okay, it's a roof.
So the
So
roof is usually 30 days or 14 days.
30 days or 14 days? 30 days or 14. So how do you decide which, the 14 or the 30? How do you decide that?
That was decided by the board of directors,
By the what?
by the board.
Well, then you're gonna give 14 days or 30 days?
Anyone else have a letter?
That doesn't make any sense.
No, letter, violation letter.
Yeah.
You put down that violation letter?
Well, I don't have, I have the picture of the letter, but
Okay.
it's
It
supposedly
was to come where? Just tonight?
to come tonight, yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Supposedly they sent a letter on 2015, which I never got.
Maybe 4 to 5 now, but they're here. So, they can warm now.
But you guys can call my address. 19831 Northwest 82nd Court. 819.
People smile.
Okay, this is the landscape we rise tree.
When Virgil was there.
Okay, you
Okay,
have a picture?
yeah, I have a picture, but this letter I never got, and the owner called me today. So I took the picture yesterday. That's the driveway.
Okay, I can tell you right here. Okay, yeah,
I can what? I can ask them.
no, because you're getting the window, you are hiding the whole front of the
Probably
house.
just come to Virgil,
This is a
Okay.
road.
And
That's
you
what
measure-
Eso está,
Esta es la
So-
ventana.
la ventana está atrás de eso.
Ajá.
We
¿No
don't
puedo
Eso-
tocar la ventana?
No, no, no. Eso está muy grande. enfrente a la-
You don't have to if you want. So they got a
Está,
roster to sign in.
uno puede tener matas y flores a donde tú lo tienes.
Pero así
Pero-
como la dueña me lo vendió hace 4 años.
Ok, pero tú no, mira, yo entiendo lo que me estás diciendo, pero lo que te estoy explicando ahora es que eso no es permitido. Ahora, tú lo puedes arreglar o la dueña. Realmente, si tú estás rentando, es la dueña. Tú estás rentando, eres dueña.
Sí, no, me estoy rentando.
Entonces la dueña tiene que ver que...
Y es más, mi esposo lo aportó.
Sí, eso
Porque
tiene que
está,
contar. Sí, eso no puede hacer.
pero la carta decía el ring. Y yo me imagino, hold on, let me see.
Todo este dono necesita sacar de ahí, no puede tener este dono ahí.
No?
No, but those are movable. Those are, yeah.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah, those are movable.
No la deja.
No?
No, es que tú sabes, lo que pasa es que tú no ella consigue el documento
Ajá.
y el dueño sabe porque no puede tener afuera y los documentos.
Es básico.
Ahora si no te lo dice a ti,
No.
pero esto está
Muy alto.
Sí, eso.
Ok.
No lo puede ahí.
Déjame enseñarte de otra forma. Yo pensé que me estaban refiriendo a este ring.
No, eso está bien.
Eso está bien.
Eso está bien. Ella letra. Sí, eso está bien. Tiene que que le mando a los front, a
Bueno,
los
redondo, algo así.
las palmas se están muriendo y están guindando y eso se
Hold on,
tiene
let
que
me show
estar
you.
English better than Spanish.
What?
You speak English better than Spanish. Better than my Spanish.
Now when I have to defend myself. Okay, here. Ahí se ve el arco que está.
muy bien.
Yeah, those are, oh, I lost it. These are palm trees that are coming up here. Those are fine.
No, no, no.
Huh? It's your palm trees, yeah.
That one?
She's just covering all front of the house, the window.
I know, yeah, I said, this needs to be taken down.
So, we cannot cover the window?
Okay, you just can't cover the whole front of the house like that. Take it down, like take it down here and there, so make it round or,
Okay, so
you
you
see how it
said
is?
something?
Right.
Okay, it's hard, just a notch back, it's
So
so
what,
make it,
so what
give
is
it a
it?
shape. Instead of look like a weed in there.
Okay, but if it's good to teach it,
I
yeah,
believe you.
if we tell them that.
What I'm saying is, take it down here, on the side here, and on the side over here.
Dice que él había investigado y ya todo
Nada de chino. Tú puedes poner como se llama el cubo, tú puedes dejar el cubo ahí.
O la maceta.
¿Cómo se llama este cosa? Este está ok, pero-
Anyone any other violation, letter violation? No?
Pero my address is not there, 190, 198,
Oh,
and
your
1.
address is not here. 19881 northwest.
Yeah, but wire address
My address is
is
not,
not
it's
here, it's
not
supposed to
here.
be here. Because she had not cured that problem.
Yeah, I cured it. It was to the second floor, like I was telling him.
Yeah.
This was the second floor.
Oh, but that needs to cure better.
Ese problema cada vez está más
That needs to cure better.
llegando hasta la puerta de la muralla de nosotros.
You see, but we don't,
Toda la cuadra casi.
we don't address the tenant.
Casi.
You know why? Because the tenant don't get the document and they don't know.
Yeah, I didn't, that's.
I understand.
He asked me, he goes, you got a letter? And I go, no, I never got a letter.
No, because
No, what do you
you're,
got to her?
you're a tenant, but the owner knows. That's what I'm trying to say, the owner
Okay.
knows.
Okay, so just, I mean, just tell me what do I need to, just trim more?
That got to come down.
The whole thing come down?
That got to be.
Why? Why can't you just go ahead?
No, because she can't be covering the window like that.
Huh?
You cannot be covering the window like that. It's gotta be there.
Okay. It's hard. so
I'm
I
not
don't-
saying down on the ground, but let's say, we're looking at roughly about 2 to 3 feet from the ground.
Okay.
That's too low.
Those are like the ornamental plants.
That's
there.
right.
The trees that were put in our house were put in front of the gate.
Do you see the gentleman that was sitting there, he showed us some shrubs that was about
Yeah,
there? That's it.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
it.
I'll tell her because
Ahora no tiene derecho.
I,
Let me see, what's your address?
198, 82nd floor. To be honest with you, I want to get rid of everything and just put rocks.
Well,
To
you
say-
when you tell her.
You can do that.
You can tell her, yes.
But since they were hers, I was like,
Why
kind
would you
of,
do
you know?
Let her know, since she
Okay.
sent you,
Yeah,
that if she don't send an email to him,
she did. She sent them an email today with these pictures that I sent her.
well,
Alba?
but she needs to send an email to him, let him know when she can complete that task.
Okay.
That's not complete. So she have to complete, or she might tell you to complete it, that's fine. But when it's done, then they need to send a new picture for him to say, okay, it's done.
Okay.
But she have to send a date when she can complete it. If he go and look at it after the date, she don't be charged.
Okay, I'll let her know.
Okay?
Thank you. I can go?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, I can make a motion at this time to fine all those that didn't come $100.
I second.
Wait. The properly second. All of those in favor?
Aye.
So move. I make another motion to find those that have to send an email, $100 per day after the date that they give us that they will complete the task.
I second.
The properly second. So, all of those in favor?
Aye.
So
So
moved.
everybody say aye too.
That's why I said so move, because I agree. And on the list, there's only two of them that we have to discuss, and we will be sending them a letter, which is in 193 Northwest North, 201 Terrace, and 201 Northwest 81st Court.
Correct.
That's what we will discuss. Yeah, okay? That take care of that.
And you're gonna call the drain man tomorrow for 196.
Aye.
Okay.
I will call you.
Okay, financial report. We have a chance to look at the financial report.
I'll see you here.
Yes, I read it back in number 3.
Okay.
It looked prosperous, but for you, Mr. Henry. There's information here for y'all,
I'm gonna stay over.
everything,
Uh-huh.
everything is here.
Who's Gershel, Rosen, and Goldberg?
It's a CBA.
Huh?
CBA.
Oh, that's coming up, yeah.
Okay. Have we any questions? Questions? No?
No?
Move on? Okay. We're gonna go to G, manager report.
We currently have a light pole that was struck by lightning, lightning struck the tree. It's on 201 Street between 81 Court and 82nd Place. And we had an electrician come out to inspect it, but FPO needs to take care of the repairs, because the box is broken. It's not actually on the side. We just finished painting the clubhouse fence, the white fence. We're gonna start tomorrow or at the end of the week to start replacing the wooden fence around the clubhouse. We had a pool. The pool was dirty a couple of times. I had to reach out to the pool company in order for them to come out and properly clean the pool. We had to order a paper towel dispenser for the bathrooms. One of the homeowners in the community, they called me addressing that they live at the lake and they had some mosquito bites. It was about
When they went to
25
spray?
25 mosquito bites, and she was very concerned because she works for the health department in the city, and she asked if the association can fumigate.
If you work for the health department of the city, why don't you send a fog or?
You don't have to do it. You call, I think you call 311
Yeah,
in the
311.
county, and you report that you have mosquitoes, and they
They'll come
send
out.
someone.
She works with the.
So that's through another association.
So 311 is Miami-Dade County.
Miami-Dade,
So you tell them that, you need the number to report that you have mosquitoes in the area, so they, so they can send someone to spray. And then you just report it with them, and they will give you.
But I live on the lake, and I haven't really seen many mosquitoes this year at all, very few. When I was standing out here the other night with you, I was getting out, right out front here, I was getting bitten up, but my house, I haven't seen mosquitoes.
Move to the lake.
Hey, your house, Heather?
Nikki told me there's mosquitoes.
Nikki told you, then you gotta call 311.
They won't with me? No, when you go
They put that camera cast aside, because they don't come in my yard.
Thank you for your report.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Maintenance individual.
That's it.
Okay. Well, at this time, what we would do is ask any concern or question that you might have. We can start on this side. Alex, you know? No?
But that's not for
I
you.
was on the weekend of July 4th and I
I'm
approached
sorry,
you,
your name?
Annabelle, I'm Addison Saga.
Oh, never met you before.
I approached you concerning the lack of
Sí, pero-
ability to go into the pool. Because the pool, you put a chain on it and no one can use it. And that happened from the month of June and July, which is consecutive, if this is a consecutive year of it happening, because it happened last year as well, not under your care. And I wanted to know what's the guarantee that we're gonna have a working, functional pool for the whole community to use that's not under your lock and key?
Okay, we experienced, this year, I don't know what, I'm not pretty sure what happened last year, but this year we experienced some leaks on the ground. And after we made the repairs from one leak, we find out that the pool level was still going down and we had to come out and bring a leak detection company. And we made 3 repairs on the ground piping around the pool.
Did you send out, I didn't receive any, and I didn't see any posted on the board by the mailbox about why the pool was broken? Because you're not very accessible when there's a chain and key and your office is in here. So I just want some transparency with all of that, because as someone that would use the pool, I have my summer now. So just some transparency, if this is something that we're gonna be billed for, it would be something I would like to take use of.
Whenever you have a concern, stop by the guardhouse, they have my cell number, they can call me directly, okay?
Yeah.
Also what she's saying, anything that can affect the resident, you might want to send an email to Fritz, or just send a blast. Okay, because, and also, we might post on each bulletin board, those kind of.
We used to send a
And then
newsletter
you
out to
gotta- you gotta-
everybody all the time. We stopped doing that because we put the streets and we spent so much money, we wanted to cut down as many expenses as we could.
The editor resigned.
And
So-
and the editor resigned.
So now, and then, I don't know, based on what she's saying, you see now, we didn't put that sign up front there?
No, you didn't.
Right on the, right next to the door.
There was no sign, and I came here twice that week, and it was 4th of July weekend, which you would assume the pool would be very useful.
I figured that.
So,
Yes.
We went to Sunny House Pool.
maybe that's it.
Okay, but
Very nice.
your point is well taken.
I appreciate
Yes,
it.
that, yes, you definitely need to be more, communicate that out more, and use all the venues.
I'm good.
Yeah, I have a couple questions about this. He said maintenance individual is $42,000 a year. What's that?
We're maintaining
In the budget.
In the budget.
in the budget.
Yeah. Annually for the 2,600
Right.
Okay.
for maintenance individual.
That's Henry,
Who Henry?
our maintenance man.
Oh,
This guy made $42,000 something a year?
The management company makes, he makes, what's Henry make, $15 an hour? Henry makes $15 an hour. Then you pay taxes, FICA, liability insurance.
Right. You're talking about, excuse me, the guy
Yes,
working in the...
yes.
I wanted this job because
You can't have it, you live here.
this guy made $42,000 for
No,
this simple job.
He makes $15 an
He
hour.
makes 30,000.
Let's say we make
30,000.
He makes 30,000.
Yeah, make 30,000, but then the rest goes in deduction that we pay. Otherwise, in the past, for example, in the past, he was under the association payroll.
He's not on our payroll.
When he's under our payroll, we have to pay liability and all those different things.
And everything.
So we wanted to take him out of our payroll. We didn't want no employees. So we asked the property management to take care of, but we have to pay those different things. Because I don't have nothing to do with this. it was paid. You with me?
No, nada convence 100%.
But besides that, you been into the bathroom? Have you been into this bathroom?
In here,
Yeah.
I don't remember last time when I come.
No, I'm just asking you. Have you been into the bathroom? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Those two bathrooms was completely redone. By him, we didn't pay no one. He worked on his hourly, and he would do that. All we paid Bob was the material
Mhm.
at Costco. He did everything. So,
And we paint those trees, we buy
So we-
material, and he
so-
does all the work here.
so we
He
think
doesn't
about how
make
much
a lot of money,
that
makes a
saves.
good living, but not a lot of money for what he does.
Okay, so I know that someone would say this and that and the other. The problem here is that a regular maintenance person that we might pay $8, $9 is not going to change photo cells, is not going to change light bulb, is not going to do other things that this one is doing right now. For that amount of money.
And not gonna show up to work every day like he does.
Yeah. And in the past,
For how many years now?
in the past also, when we needed to change lights on photocell, we used to get a electrical company to come in and do it. And anytime they touched the property, it was over $50. The electric company. So, yeah, you might see it that way, but in the year we have saved.
We've saved money since Henry's been working here for 5 years now? 5 years now.
Yeah. So, I mean,
And the place looks better.
I understand what you're thinking, but when you have someone that can do everything and don't get the pay as an independent contractor, you save the money. So,
And he's had 3 raises since he's been here. He started out at, what, $12 or $11? $11. He started out at $11 an hour.
so, but that's your concern. You can always raise the concern. But that's where we sing. Okay. You think you could do that job too?
It's easy.
Everything look easy when you're on one side.
Very easy when you go around that little golf cart every morning.
Don't tell me, I know that.
No.
Don't tell me.
And you heard he say he can put in all these wood fence? He can put that in himself. Yeah. So,
I want to see just when they vandalize the bathrooms, just when they forget about redoing it, just when they vandalize the bathrooms, and you have to go in there and clean where they put poo on the walls and on the floor, and you have to clean all that out. I mean, that's a job that he does. He's done several times here, you know, because people are nasty.
okay.
Ernesto, the administrative assistant, that's him, right? On the budget.
Yeah, that includes,
Well, that was Caridad.
Huh?
Caridad was the administrative.
That's what I'm saying, but it's-
He's a property manager. He's not an administrative assistant.
So that amount goes to him, right? Okay.
Go to, yeah.
That, and that's apart from what we pay the
Separate, yeah.
affinity, okay.
Separate.
No, I was gonna comment on what she was talking about before, as far as, the access to the pool.
Mhm.
I understand there's a card that you also need to get in order to have access besides being locked and
That's
tied and
correct.
so forth.
That's good.
I remember Alex mentioned it to me once, but it was all the way at the beginning. I completely forgot about it with all the other issues, and I wanted just him to let me know again how that works.
Okay, you have a card?
No, I know that he mentioned that we have to have one in order to have access, right?
So
But how do I
when we
obtain it?
finish, all you
Okay.
need to do is talk to him, then you have to issue your card.
Because that's the whole thing is, in order to have access, you have to have a card, you know?
Yeah, when we finish the meeting, you talk to him, he'll give you a card.
Okay.
Is it free?
Huh?
The card is free.
Card's free.
Gosh.
You wanna pay? We'll charge you.
Because I don't have one either, that's why I'm asking.
Okay, if there's no other question,
I have another question. What can the man have to do in the lake?
what kind of?
Maintenance?
The maintenance in the lake?
Okay, the maintenance, they go out and spray, and also they check for any bacteria in the water.
You can tell the difference on our side. If you go walk around the whole lake, you see?
You
You
see?
walk on our side, you know, the grass that grows out of the water doesn't grow out of our side. If you go on the other side and you look, the grass grows out of their side, so their side gets smaller. It's because they spray, they treat the lake for bugs and for algae and for that grass that grows. What's that grass called? Has a name. It has a name. Huh?
Sawgrass?
Sawgrass, there you go, sawgrass. They treat it so it doesn't, so then sometimes it goes up high.
Yeah.
The other side doesn't pay. We pay. Maybe they will, because we're trying to get together with them now. The other man, it seems like he's semi-done.
Again?
But there's a new president.
Oh.
No, the old guy, they kicked him out. No, there's a new president, and it seems like he's reasonable, and we can get somewhere with him.
Any more questions?
No, for right now, no.
Okay, I'll make a motion to
Hold
adjourn.
on. There was a lady that had an oak tree in front of her house that you said that it had to be trimmed.
A whole tree?
It looked like an oak tree to me.
If, do you mean the lady here? This
Yeah.
one? What, okay, what's it?
That's an oak tree.
That was, no, not the one in front of the window.
No, you're not gonna big one.
The first lady that was.
Yes, she's trying to get permission to have it taken out by the city.
Right, no, but, Ernesto, you said that it had to be trimmed. You told her.
She needs to prune
Prune it.
it, or trim. Prune it, and the same thing. Is there a difference in pruning and
You
trimming?
know, because I let mine go up.
Yeah, you can go.
But-
No, but when you, okay, one thing is that you make sure it go up and it go up on your lot. But when it spreads and it's going down over someone's lot, then there's a problem.
Okay. What I'm getting at, mine grows over the street. It's over 14 high.
But
Over
you
15.
have, but we told you, I remember we advised you that you had to have it at certain height cut over the street, because when the big truck comes, they're not supposed to hit it.
Okay, I just want to make sure that that still remains.
Yeah, pruning and trimming is the same thing. It's just her tree's going over to her neighbor's house. If you lived in a neighborhood like Hialeah and your tree grows over your neighbor's house, if it grows over the street, you have to cut it, but if it grows over your neighbor's house, you don't have to cut it, they have to cut it, by law. But since you live in an association, we can change that rule, which we have changed that rule. We want the people that have a tree on their property to cut the tree and not bother your neighbor.
No, I just wanted to get that clear because.
Yes, no, over the street, no,
You have
over the
to prune
street.
it?
Over the street you have to, because then otherwise the big truck will hit it.
Right, but if it's over a certain height,
You
then
can
it's
go
fine.
up to the sky, you can go all the way up to heaven with the tree if you want.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Any other question? No? Okay, I make a motion to
I
adjourn.
second.
Proper second.
All right.